Everyone's heard of STEM education and how it's very important, but what does STEM mean? STEM is a newly developed educational system based on 4 pillars of higher education: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This new system takes students through each field as well as relates them to each other and shows us real-world applications. This will help a whole new generation of explorers find out what's possible using the foundations we build in school. Let's dive into STEM and see what it's all about. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics each hold a piece to the larger puzzle we need to advance our skills, both as individuals and as a society. Because STEM covers such a broad range of subjects, there's something in it for everybody that has an eagerness to learn. One of the most important parts of STEM is that while traditional education focused on each of these subjects individually, the philosophy of STEM is to connect the dots and show us how each is related. Science, technology, and engineering would be exceptionally difficult without math. Likewise, they give deeper meaning to equations that might seem unrelated to the wider world at first. Let's take a closer look at each subject, starting with my personal favorite,
Science!
Science is a huge category focused on building our knowledge and understanding of the world around us. This takes the form of experimentation to discover and learn new things, plus repeating those experiments so we can understand bigger questions like why and how. You could be an environmental researcher who helps us live in unison with the planet, or a psychologist who helps people using social science, or even work with theoretical science like the future of artificial intelligence, or ideas just so big we can't even experiment with them yet. Technology is the science of craft, which means it works with the techniques and processes used to develop the products and services that we use every day. Things like basic tools like the hammer or screwdriver, all the way to more complex things like the telephone or the internet. This means that those who pursue technology as a career will work closely with engineers and machine workers in order to make new systems and things that make all of our lives easier and better. You could be a plumber or work with new forms of energy production, even dream up a new mode of transportation. You could work on one of the next space shuttles that helps launch humankind into the stars. Engineering is the world of building. Bridges, homes, roads, cars, robots, all of these require engineers to design and build. This, of course, needs a strong foundation in mathematics because it deals with precise calculations to ensure everything is done properly. There are so many different types of engineering, including biological, chemical, electrical, mechanical, even aerospace. Engineers are disciplined individuals who strive to build something to improve the world. This draws on the other areas of STEM, but so much of daily life depends on engineers rolling up their sleeves. Mathematics is a crucial step in higher learning. From our early days counting apples or slices of pie, all the way to doing our taxes or programming new technologies, math is a very important part of daily life. This pillar of STEM is all about analysis and applying what we learn to other ideas. This is how we get a basis of formulas, or algebra. It branches into game theory, probability and statistics, cryptography, and ripples through so many different areas of STEM. Like Jodie Foster said in Contact, music isn't the universal language, it's math. There's even another aspect of STEM which has been integrated in a few different ways, but it really means turning STEM into STEAM. The A stands for the arts. I find the arts to be a defining principle of education because if we never learned to dream, we would never figure out how to enrich our lives. Like, have you ever heard of science fiction? These are imagined stories about technologies that sometimes drastically change the way we live and offer a little glimpse into a possible future. Sometimes ideas and technology appear in science fiction years before they become a reality, but it's only because we dared to dream them into existence that they actually happen. No matter which profession you choose, STEM or STEAM will help you find your way by giving you the basis to learn and be the best you that you want to be. But there's also one more profession worth noting that could take place in any STEAM field, or all of them, and that's teaching. Without teachers, we wouldn't have the schools and systems in place to help guide us to find our dreams. Remember to thank your teachers for their hard work and dedication. As well, talk to a guidance counselor if you want help figuring out your career path. We here at Clayton's Exploration Station can't wait to see what you accomplish. To make sure you don't miss any experiments, activities, or other things you can do with a STEM-based education, subscribe to Clayton's Exploration Station on YouTube and social media. Until next time, stay curious, explorers!
Clayton's Exploration Station.